Yo, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy DC coming back with another Bullseye video here today on the channel. I want to show you guys how you can add life and excitement, breathing life and excitement into a mix, and a bunch of different ways you can do that. So if you guys do want to do that, I have a bunch of free presets that can breathe life and excitement into your mixes, okay? And down below, you want to support the channel, go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to check out the vocal templates and presets that we have on the website. So just go ahead and do that. Now let's go ahead and look at what we got.
Yo. See, I compliment the beats. I wouldn't mind if you was complimenting me. With that crazy physique, tight skirt, high heels does it for me. You know what to do, how to move, and I love it. Come a little closer, I'll make you feel something. Tell me something about your life. I'm trying to get involved, trying to make you mine. She said I could tell that you do this on purpose. Pull me even closer, she make me.
Really dope artist. Shout out to him, Bart3K. All right. So most importantly, let's look at how we were able to, spice up this mix through a couple different techniques. The first one is always try to create new moments. As an engineer, honestly, in 2026, you should always be looking for that TikTok moment. You know, what's the TikTok moment? Like I listened to the whole song. Where's the TikTok moment that could, hey, could go viral? Because that's how you help an artist blow up, and that's how you help make yourself blow up. All right. So I mean, you never really know which part is going to be specifically resonating with people, but you always drop these little pieces of candy in Halloween, these little treats. You always put them outside, so you see it's like some automation. That's a good way to spice up an intro as an engineer. Maybe you don't want to keep the delay stagnant with the same echo. So peep how I got an eighth note, and as we're getting closer to the actual song, the eighth note itself is like decreasing. It's like decreasing and type shit like that. It comes up suddenly right here. But I mean, even something like this will make this more dramatic because this is decreasing. It's like if you think you had a hole in the bottle of water that you're drinking, like this shit's got a hole, and boom, the fucking bucket dumps over your head. You're gonna be surprised. So that's the little stuff that we're doing to get this mix to have life into it. All right. So then you have like how you go ahead and approach these little moments. Sometimes I might have a part of a verse, right, that I feel like I need to put it on another audio track, one line, and do something different to it, right? Because that's how you breathe excitement into a mix. You create these little moments, these little pockets. So let's look at this. I put like a flanger together with a tremolator, boop, 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 to make it sound different.
We can make some memories, I'll put you in a track. Eyes fat, how you move it like that. Thought that I could handle it, I'll be right back. I'm starstruck. Have you ever been in love? I'm trying to be that Romeo that lives across the block. And if you've been in.
So just that little effect, you look for that moment. Have you ever been in love? You feel me? That's like a highlight. That's like a highlight. All right. So imagine like it's like you're in school. Now you're gonna be taking this little Sharpie marker or this little pen. You got to highlight. You got to underline Microsoft Word document the shit. You see the artist says something like that, you might want to make it sound different. Just for that one line to give it a little bit of salsa on it. Okay. So I did that by using the flanger and the tremolator.
We can make some memories, I'll put you in a track. Eyes fat, how you move it like that. Starstruck, have you ever been in love? I'm trying to. Starstruck, have you ever been in love? Starstruck, have you ever been in love? I'm trying to be that Romeo that lives across the block. And if you've been in love, I guarantee that I could top it. My mind is on the profit and I just cannot stop it. But you're moving kinda crazy. Everything you do just doesn't fail to amaze me. It's crazy that this music ain't even been going mainstream. I'll put my heart into these tracks and you don't have to pay me. Just say my name, B-A-R-T to the K, IP2, now I'm really making moves. Got me calling up my plug and buying brand new shoes. Baby, run it back, I ain't finished. I just need a sec, not a minute. I ain't into wasting time.
Using drops, all right? But trying to use drops that go with the lyrics are important too.
Took her for a dance and I didn't have a plan. Do my two-step, then I took her for.
So he literally, listen to this right here. This drop is literally around his lyrics.
Took her for a dance and I didn't have a plan. Do my two-step, then I took her for a spin. The way that body moving, I'd let her move in.
Like it literally says, he literally said two-step and spin. So as an engineer, you literally gotta follow the instructions from the lyrics of the rapper. If they're not giving you any lyrics, then okay, that I completely understand. But if he literally says do a two-step and spin, make the fucking song do a two-step and spin. You got to be like a puppeteer controlling Pinocchio, as a musical engineer.
Took her for a dance and I didn't have a plan. Do my two-step, then I took her for a spin. The way that body move and I'd let her move it. Took her for a dance and I didn't have a plan.
For example, let's say if I didn't have that.
Make me so nervous, no communication, I just grabbed her by her hand. Took her for a dance and I didn't have a plan. Do my two-step, then I took her for a spin. The way that body moved.
Like, that would have been a moment that you could have missed out on to create momentum.
Pull me even closer, she made me so nervous. No communication, I just grabbed her by her hand. Took her for a dance and I didn't have a plan. Do my two-step, then I took her for a spin. The way that body move and I'd let her move it. So come over when you like, Mr. DJ, can you play that twice? Baby, run it back, I ain't finished.
Even then too, like on the reverb, I had like a cutoff filter. I don't think this one is gonna. It's not like the Valhalla Supermassive. The free plugin, I don't even have this shit no more on my dumb ass. But yeah.
Mr. DJ, can you play that twice? Baby, run it back, I ain't finished.
Like I had like a super fucking long reverb on this shit that was like shelving off and stuff like that. It's not too loud right now, but you hear like, okay, there's some automation. He said, spin that back. Hey, DJ, can you spin that back? So now the reverb is spinning because there's a filter.
Mr. DJ, can you play that twice? Baby, run it back, I ain't finished. I just need a sec, not a minute. I ain't into wasting time. I can tell you're on your grind, maybe I can be the sign. Trying to run it up with the realist. I know for a fact you gon' feel it. Send a shiver down your spine, some tequila and a lime, trying to hit it from woo. But for now, just relax. We can make some memories, I'll put you in a track.
Another important thing to think about too is like replay value, because the younger Nixon who mixed this like 2 years ago, I would actually tell him right now that some of these are like too obvious, because like you want people to play a song over and over and over again. So sometimes you gotta even make stuff like this lower. So if I could go back in time to like a few years ago, I would actually just make like this like lower right here, low key.
Fact, you gon' feel it. Send a shiver down your spine, some tequila and a lime, trying to hit it from woo. But for now, just relax. We can make some memories, I'll put you in a track.
Like the older me now, I would make this more quiet and I would make it more rolled off.
Fact, you gon' feel it. Send a shiver down your spine, some tequila and a lime, trying to hit it from woo. But for now, just relax. We can make some memories, I'll put you in a track.
Just so it just feels like, okay, now we're going into the second verse. It's like a tour guide, because sometimes beats don't have transitions. Sometimes the beat is just a loop. Like, I mean, look at the waveform. Sometimes you don't even have to press play. Just based off the waveform, you could already see, okay, this is just like a redundant loop, type of beat. Like, there's not probably any transitions. So you have to create the transitions, and that's how you bring life and excitement into a lot of these mixes a lot of time. Okay, so another great way too to bring life and excitement is to use stereo wideners and even automate the stereo wideners. This is not something I would have did a couple years ago, but now the newer me, I would definitely go into this S1 imager and I would just actually go into this bitch and like enable the automation, and I would just write that bitch, and like I would actually like narrow this shit.
You ever been in love? I'm trying to be that Romeo that lives across the block. And if you've been in love, I guarantee that I could top it. My mind is on the profit and I just cannot stop it. But you're moving kinda crazy. Everything you do just doesn't fail to amaze me. It's crazy that this music ain't even been going mainstream. I put my heart into these tracks and you don't have to pay me. Just say my name.
That would be specifically for the ad-libs, alright? So this automation is more for the ad-libs.
Starstruck, have you ever been in love? I'm trying to be that Romeo that lives across the block. And if you've been in love, I guarantee that I could top it. My mind is on the profit and I just cannot stop it.
So you pay attention to how like musically, okay, now the ad-libs the reverb is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So now this and then the ad-libs stop for a little bit and then they come back at full force. So just doing those little things like that, it just adds just more of a human element and not an AI robot. It's not gonna sound like Chat GPT mix the shit. If you do it like this, you just pick these little spots and you start to fuck around with the width of your reverb. Like, that's not gonna kill a mix. If the width of your reverb is gonna fuck your mix up, then it wasn't a good mix to begin with. That shouldn't be a deal breaker. You feel me? Like, you get to fuck around with like the width of the reverb or how many feedback is on the delay, and those things start to like make the mix more dynamic, and you blend it in quiet as fuck so it doesn't become too obvious.
Starstruck, Have you ever been in love? I'm trying to be that Romeo that lives across the block. And if you've been in love, I guarantee that I could top it. My mind is on the profit and I just cannot stop it. Huh.
All right. Another thing too, if I had to go back in time, a older version of me that mixes now, a more mature version that you guys can work with. You know, I would actually like take these ad libs and I would actually like put some of them on a different type of effect, which is what I do now a lot. Like I'll have okay these basic ad libs, but then I'll create like okay phaser ad lib, flanger ad lib, okay.
Into wasting time, I can tell you're on your grind. Maybe I can be the sign. Trying to run it up with a real.
Maybe that those three set of ad libs will have more of an aggressive reverb, or maybe I'll be like, okay, like there's these ad libs now. Let's try to do like a different style of ad lib. Like the younger version of me, I would only do one style of ad lib, radio or just like a regular, it was just a little bit more low. And now I do like three. Like I usually do like two. Two would be the minimum.